Welcome everyone. Welcome back to Samplers with Blue. This is episode FLOSSTUBE number 11. So excited. This is a Christmas special that I wanted to film for you guys. I'm also really excited to share the news that we have reached 100 subscribers. So now I can reveal the fabric that is for the giveaway. It is going to be a 1/4 yard, you heard it correctly, in 36 count. So 1/4 yard, 36 count Aztec red by Weeks Dye Works. So this is the fabric, and that's a fat 1/4, and this is a 1/4 yard. In order to enter the giveaway, you must be a subscriber to this channel, 18 years of age or older, live in the United States, like the video, and please comment in the comment section with the word linen. And I will give you guys till December 31st, 12 p.m. to enter this giveaway. So that gives everybody plenty of time to watch the video. I know it's holidays and all that, and I'm going to be taking a couple of weeks off from filming just because there's a lot of things going on. We're traveling. So anyway, lots of that things happening around the Christmas time, around holidays. I know everybody's very busy, so yeah, I'm so excited. So one lucky winner is going to get this. I will not be contacting you via your comments. I will announce the winner on January 1st when I come back to FLOSSTUBE, but I will not, comment on your comments. I will announce it in the video who the subscriber, who the viewer was that has won this. So again, use the word linen. And yeah, hopefully you guys like this linen. So let me show you, I wanted to show you, I think you remember the ornaments. Well, I fully finished 7 of them. I'm going to share one of them. They're all kind of scattered on the tree. Okay, so how can we have a Christmas extravaganza without the tree being lit up? Sorry about that. All right. So I'll show you a couple of them. So you saw the stitched pieces. So this is, I just had some little ribbon laying around. Oh, and these are kind of frilly. Anyway, so I had some ribbon laying around. I used the fabric that I recently purchased from Tiger Lily. She had some extras, so I purchased that and I sewed that together. I mean, they're not like perfect, so don't judge, but they are fully finished, so I'm really happy. So like I said, I finished 7 of them and have a few more to stitch and to fully finish before the Christmas holiday. That's for Belle. And here's this one again. And that's the back. So yeah, really happy with the way that they turned out. And it didn't take very long, so I'll put them back on the tree. Behind me, you will see some either some gifts that I received for like Christmas, and this is rotating. This is such a beautiful and this with the little cardinal inside, really pretty. This is another gift that I received. And then these 3 little pillows. I showed you these before, but I'm gonna show them again. These guys I made a couple of years ago. So really like those. And then this one I finished this year. So yeah. All right. So let's move on to, what I wanted to share with you guys regarding a little bit of history trivia. So, can anyone guess where the first, like the tradition of Christmas ornaments and where that first came from? So it started in 16th century. It started with these plays that were called Paradise plays, and they were usually performed on December 24th outside. And there was a evergreen tree that was to be of knowledge, and they had adorned these trees with apples to represent the fall of man, as well as they would place candles in the tree to represent the light of Christ. During, I think like the 17th and 18th century, the Protestants started bringing the trees inside their homes with the candles, as well as different fruits and wafers and other pastries, and adorned their trees in this manner. In the 1840s, 1850s, there was a gentleman by the name of Hans Greiner, and Hans started hand molding and hand painting Christmas ornaments that were meant to go on the tree, but they were less expensive than adorning your tree with fresh fruit and other edibles, other edible pastries. So he would make fruits out of glass and other items that were placed on the trees. So that is so cool. I just find it really, really interesting. Glass fruits were, like I said, hand painted. They had molds made for them, and they were silvered on the inside with mercury, and then hand painted on the exterior. But this is incredible because these are such collector's items, but at the time they were the less expensive option for people, which is crazy. And then it was a 1848 illustration of Prince Albert and Queen Victoria that showed their Christmas tree with these glass baubles in it of fruit that made it popular in the United States and in Britain to have Christmas trees adorned with these glass ornaments. So the rest is history, as we all know it, in terms of ornaments and the collector's items of ornaments that have evolved today. So pretty incredible. Do you guys have any idea about the most expensive ornament? I think it was 2009, and it was a collaboration between a couple of jewelers and a gentleman, Mark Husey. This, I believe it was a ornament that had 18 carats of diamonds, as well as some rubies. It was a sphere that was with diamonds, encrusted in diamonds. And then it had a orbiting ring that was adorned with rubies. So this was valued in 2009. It was sold for charity. It was valued at $139,000. So pretty crazy stuff right there. Yeah, it had 2 rings that were out of rubies. So pretty crazy. Oh, let's dive into the advent calendar that I've been opening up, that I opened up last week. I'm going to open up another day with you guys. So in further digging into this dandelion chocolate advent calendar, which I highly recommend to anybody if you can get your hands on it, or for next year, if you like chocolate, this is some of the most beautiful chocolate I've ever seen. So each one is a artist interpretation of the moon. So they start with Pluto and they go through closer and closer to the in the solar system, closer and closer to Earth. So each one represents different moons of the different planets. And so I'm so out of sequence in terms of dates because I started late because I wanted to share it with you guys. So I didn't start it on December 1st. But anyway, it doesn't matter. After you're done with the chocolates, these boxes, I was like trying to figure out, because I don't want to waste the boxes, but I was trying to figure out what to do with these boxes. Well, they already thought about a really cool idea, which is these then become ornaments that you hang in the tree. And so I'm gonna show you what my other tree looks like with these ornaments. So yeah, these are very interesting. Like each one has a different artist drawing in there. So, oh yeah, you see that? Very, very cool. And all, you know, they have references back to Greek mythology and Shakespeare, Midsummer Night's Dream, and some other plays, but very cool. So this one that I'm gonna taste today is called Apple Tart Bonbon by Liron Pergament Gal Chocalure. And let me open it up and give this one a taste. Oh, there are 2, so my husband and I can each have one. So that's pretty nice, very generous of my husband to get one that we both can enjoy. Oh my goodness, wow. These are just some of the most beautiful chocolates I've ever seen in my life. Do you guys see that? It's like blue and green. Oh, wow. So I want to taste, some of them, I hope this is not a liquid one. Some of them have been filled with liquid and you're not expecting it. And then you just like get liquid on your face. So hopefully this is not one, because if it is, then I have to pause the video because I cannot touch the linen with dirty fingers. Oops. So good. Okay. That is, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, so good. Anyway, I am not going to finish that right now. Actually, I do need to wash my fingers. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I want to show you something else that I worked on. I fully finished. So I started, I'm making these little zipper pull charms. So they are, let me show them to you. I just, that's one. This is another one. And I'm making them, I'm custom making them for my friends with their initial on them. And then This was so much fun to make. My first time making something like this, and I really enjoyed it. And then I made some other ones and I gave some away, so I will show you in pictures, but I made these other ones for some of my friends that I've been playing canasta with recently. So these are some other zipper pulls that I made. Again, so much fun to make. I love them. So I will package them and give them out to my friends. All right, let me get into my whips. So this is a Thanksgiving whip, but I wanted to show you because I'm still working on it, even though it's Christmas season. I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna keep on working on it this year, but this was the freebie from Tiny Modernist. It's Give Thanks, and this is where I'm at today. So I filled in more of the turkey wings, the feathers, filled in some of his face on his hat since the last time you've seen this, as well as filled in his body, starting on his body. So it's really cute. I'm really happy with it, and it's coming along. By the way, this is stitched on 40 count Seraphim prairie grass with a custom color conversion. And then this one you guys have seen previously. This is Merry Little Christmas. This is from Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. This is from the 2023 edition. And I have made quite a bit of progress on this one. So yeah, I went to town. So almost done with Yourself. I worked on the ice skates, the little gift to the right of the A. I worked on the star and the snowflakes around the cardinal, in between the cardinal and the A. I worked on the, finished the E and started on the R for Mary. And really happy with the way this is coming out. The only thing I have to frog is this right here. This is way too dark, but I will do that at a later point. But you see how much nicer it's gonna be without that. Yeah, and then I was working on the Fox and Rabbit, which is the newest release from their Patreon group. So it is Naughty or Nice, and I really loved it. I thought it was very, very cute. And this is my progress on it since last time. But guys, I made a counting error. Can you guys see it? Okay, so this whole section of his beard right here up to here, and this red part of his coat, it is a full stitch too much over to the right. I have to shift it in towards his face. So I have to frog all of this as well as that. Yep, and the reason it is like this is because one night this week I could not fall asleep. And what did I decide to do? I thought it was a great idea to, at 2 o'clock in the morning, whip out my stitching. Yep, and that's why I have stitches that I need to pull out in the daytime. So I will be working on that at some point in the near future. So I also have a tiny new start, and it is also from the Fox and Rabbit Patreon group. And it is an advent that they released recently, and I am nowhere close to this far. I am very, very early beginnings, but I'm stitching it on the same linen that I'm stitching Naughty or Nice. It is the Fox and Rabbit Saltbush. And guys, get ready. This is going to be a crazy start. Look at this. Can you guys see that? Yep, that is the beginnings of the holly. That is over here. So not a lot done, but hopefully next time you see this, I will have more. I have completed more, but I think I have definitely not been keeping up with it this Advent, but it is a lot of fun to get every day the new updates. And yeah, hopefully I will be finished with it at some point in the near future. Oh, what I wanted to show you is my plans for next year. As I previously showed you in my last video, I was going to, this is the sampler that I picked, the blessing sampler that I picked to start on January 1st. And I finally picked out the linen that I'm gonna work on. And it's 40 count Weeks Dye Works, and it's just called, the linen is just called the linen. That's the color of the linen. And I am using just 103, and it is color 664. And I think that'll look really nice, these two together. What do you guys think? Oh, I just realized I am filming this and I do not have my microphone set up. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear. If not, I will have to re-record. Okay, and the next thing that I plan to work on in January, in addition to Dorcas and in addition to my birthday sampler that are from a few videos back, which I've been putting them on pause because I've been focusing on Christmas and trying to catch up with some of these ornaments that you see back there. I'm gonna do the 12 by 12, which is, if you don't know, it is the every single month you do and fully finish an ornament. We'll see how that goes. But I'm starting with this one, which is from the 2024 Jingle Ball Baubble Book, which I just purchased. So this is from Hello from Liz Mathews, and it's a cardinal. Obviously, I'm going to change that to 26. So 2 years old on the cardinal ornament, but it's called Winter Greeting. And I will be doing this on OD linen. I've never heard of OD linen. Oh, no. I'm doing this on R&R linen, and the color is Salt Marsh Green, and it is on 36 count. It does have a little bit of green to it. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then I'm doing a custom color conversion of DMC's, Weeks, and Classic Colorworks. So that is my plan for the 12 by 12. And I will have to start it sometime in early January because there's no way that I can start it January 25th and fully finish this by the end of January. So at some point I will be in January starting that as well. But I think, so mine will be on a green background. Let me see if you can see the difference. If I have the white, you will see the difference. Yeah, you can see that now. It's better. It's like a light pistachio green, I would call it. Light pistachio green. Anyway, so that's that one, Winter Greeting. So yeah, I think that's all that I have for this week. Again, really excited. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, for liking, subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate every one of you. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. If you're celebrating, I really want to wish everyone the best holidays, and I will see you guys January 1st. Happy stitching.